Good freaking morning. At least it's morning for me. I currently don't have very much going on today, but I still want to get ready just so I feel productive. I don't have school today. I do tomorrow, but today I don't have school. So might as well talk while I get ready. Again, I'm not doing anything, but I feel the need to get ready. My skin is obviously working against me right now. But that's okay. It's fine. But due to not really feeling like myself because of this, I do want to get ready. Again, I'm not really doing anything today. I have the gym later today, and that honestly is about it. I already finished all of my homework and everything, so I don't have to really do anything. But while I'm getting ready, I will talk to you a little bit. Also, this is just a sampler that I'm trying out to see if I like it. And I also think that it's a little too light for me, but that's okay. For this video, I'm thinking about doing like a week in my life. Also, don't judge how I'm doing this. I need to cover up this acne before I flip out. I don't have anything really planned this week other than school, but I'm thinking of going to a bookstore that I've never gone to before here. My city recently redid our public library and everyone won't stop talking about it, so I want to go take a look at it. I'm currently in the middle of reading Heartless by Elsie Silver, which is the second book in the Chestnut Springs series, and so far I'm loving it. I think it's so good. I did a cardio day and started reading while I was on the treadmill, and honestly I was more focused on the book than my cardio day, so I honestly walked really slow. This is definitely not loving this foundation so far. So I think after I get ready, I'm honestly going to start reading it again because I can't stop thinking about it. Elsie does such a good job at like depicting. You can visualize very well what you're reading, even if you're not a visual person, so I think that is pretty cool. I think she does good on that. Also, the foundation that I'm using right now is the Lancome. I believe for my foundation I would use the Airbrush Charlotte Tilbury one, but when I went to go get this, the girl said that I should try the foundation with it, but it's not super, it's very dry. Not really blending very well. I look ashy. I don't know. Not a fan of this so far, but we'll see. The girl said that the foundation was buildable, but it's not feeling buildable to me right now. I don't know why. Anytime I break out, I'm never gonna break out my cheeks or my forehead. I always break out right here. And I don't know if that's where hormonal acne typically goes, but that's always where mine goes. I'll break out like here and there, like obviously I have one like around here, but it's not huge. But then around my mouth is always so bad, and I look crazy because of it. I don't know. Now I'm gonna use the Lancome concealer. I do really like the Lancome concealer though. If I talk shit about the foundation, just know that the concealer is really good. I've realized I've never done any sort of like introduction to myself on my channel. So really quick, while I'm getting ready, I'll talk about myself. I'm 23, I live in Arkansas. I live in like the bigger city of Arkansas, not really like any rural area. Arkansas is really good for like nature. There's a lot of waterfalls here, a lot of hiking trails, biking trails, stuff like that. I like the malls around here, they're not bad. I attended the University of Arkansas for a little bit, and then I dropped out because I realized that the major I was under was more of a cubicle 9-to-5 lifestyle, and I don't think that's for me. I was under apparel merchandising and product development, which is basically just fashion. It's a really good degree and I highly recommend it to people, but I don't want to feel like I'm climbing a corporate ladder my whole life, and everyone that I talked to that did that degree ended up just kind of climbing up a corporate ladder, and I don't think that for me personally, I would be happy with that. So once I realized I wasn't gonna be happy with that, I realized I was racking up a lot of debt and student loans, so I dropped kind of last minute, like a couple days just before my other semester was starting. But now I'm currently under liberal arts and science. I don't totally have a plan with that, but I guess it is better than nothing. Also, I don't like this foundation, guys. If I look funny, can we blame it on that foundation? I'm looking pale, like pale because of this foundation. It definitely is not camera, I don't know how it's looking. I can't totally see, but in the mirror, I look like a ghost. I look really weird. So if you guys don't see it, I'm seeing it in real life, okay? Also, I'm a victim of shaving off my sideburns. I'm growing them back. Don't make fun of me. I didn't realize how many people accidentally did this thinking that they needed to get rid of that and then realized, oh, well, now I look dumb. But I'm one of those people. So I'm trying to grow them back. But my goal is to bronze myself back up. I do love the concealer though. I will say that their concealer is probably my favorite concealer I've tried. I have a cat named Mochi. I love her to death. She recently has had a little bit of an attitude with me. Don't know why. But I'm thinking that she's lonely, so I'm trying to get another cat. But she recently has been getting the zoomies crazy at night. She's had attitude, and I can just tell that she's lonely. Like whenever she goes to play, she'll play for a little bit and then just stop but still stare at her toys. And I feel like she's, I don't know, at first like we thought that she'd be a better like single cat family, but now I don't know if that's true. I feel like she kind of needs another little friend. Originally, I wanted to get an adult cat. I wanted to adopt one from a shelter that was a little bit older, but the girl that I did talk to at the original shelter did say that since she's a little bit timid, that it would be better to not get a cat that's older, get one that's younger that she can like feel like a mother to. But that's okay because young ones still need love, and I will still give a young kitten love. I don't know if we're gonna do a kitten. Mochi's really small, so I feel like it's gonna have to be a smaller cat than her so that she feels comfortable. But if you have any recommendations, please tell me, because any cat I've ever had, he's already had a friend or it's a boy and like they just get along good. I don't know. I'm nervous. Mochi's like different from my boy cats that I've had growing up, and I want her to be happy. I also really want to adopt a black cat. I'm not gonna be specific. Whatever like falls in love with me, falls in love with me. Like if it feels right, it feels right. But I would really love a black cat. I love black cats. Dad has an orange cat. Love him to death, but he is so crazy. And then my husband's family has an orange cat, and he is also so crazy. And Mochi is so timid that I don't know if I could bring crazy in. But with my research, it sounds like black cats tend to be a bit more in the middle of crazy and active, but also not too crazy and active. But I was kind of sold on finding a black cat. In the shelter that I go to, they always have black cats. But I recently found out that white cats apparently are also very like hated and kind of like the underdog. So now I want to take care of a little white cat because apparently they're bullied by everyone. People do that, but again, we'll find the perfect one as it comes. With that being said, we're also potentially moving, so I don't want to get a cat, change its environment, change Mochi's environment, and then just move completely. And like I feel like that would be a lot of like different things happening at once for them. So now we're trying to hold off on getting a cat until we find out if we are moving or not. But yeah, there's my pet fiasco. Hope you enjoyed all that information. This feels like fast dating. My hobbies include reading, fitness. I go to the gym almost every day. I have my own workout split that I've made for myself. Like that's all that I have to share about myself. I've been reading. I started reading Wattpad when I was like 13 years old. I read all the typical ones. I read up to Duplicity until like I got bored of it because it kind of took a while for her to keep updating. And then I read all the fan fictions you can think of, all the werewolf tropes, vampire tropes. I honestly read it all. My favorite in particular were like Bad Boy, Good Girl when I was like 14, and I kind of still like that trope now. I think my favorite tropes in books as of right now today would be cowboy romances. I love a good cowboy rancher. Enemies to lovers has always been one of my favorites. Yeah, I think that those are the two that I lean towards the most recently. I only read like romance and like self-help kind of books, but I'm trying to branch out of my romance and self-help, and I'm trying to go into more fantasy, romantasy, nonfiction, stuff like that. So I joined a book club with my sister-in-law, and we are currently reading Persuasion by Jane Austen. Don't know how I'm feeling about it yet. My biggest pet peeve ever, is when a book just throws you in. You don't know who's who, you don't know the context, you don't know the past, and I kind of feel like this book has done that a little bit. It is Jane Austen, she does everything with purpose. Who am I to critique her? I'm not, but I'm very confused on who is who. But I do think that that was done with purpose. I'm just too shallow to know why. But yeah, I will keep you updated on Persuasion. So far, I'm confused. It's my fault. This is it so far. I'm not loving the foundation. I was hoping that as I put everything else on, I would start liking it, but I still don't think that I'm loving it. YouTube. I have been watching YouTube since the dawn of time. Yeah, for forever. My current favorite YouTubers are Steph Bower, Destiny Sidwell, and Sarah, I can't pronounce her last name, Cruzoli. I don't know why I want to say Cruzoli. There's no Z in her last name. Caroli? I don't know. That's my fault. I'm dyslexic. I realized I didn't put any of this on my eyelids, and I like to put a little bit right there. And then I blend it in. Anyway, those are my big three. Those are my personal big three. I don't know what else to say about myself. I'm not very good at this, but it feels like speed dating to me. But yeah, I guess the kind of content that I'm wanting to put out is like reading, lifestyle, girly, vlog, day in the life, stuff like that. I need to finish this. I'm so wiggly right now. I have ADHD. Sorry if I'm like moving here and here and here without like realizing it. I just do that. It's annoying to everyone. It's annoying to me, especially me who is editing this video right now. I know I'm annoyed, but finished product is I don't like this foundation and I will not use it again. I'm going to curl my hair with this. Did it. But I really do think the rest of the day is gonna be me reading, probably doing a little bit of cleaning. Yeah, and I need to go to the gym, so maybe I'll film at the gym, but I feel like it's kind of embarrassing to film at the gym, and I'm jealous of anyone that does film at the gym. Now that I've gotten ready for literally no other reason other than to not feel crazy because my acne, I hope I'm not the only one that like feels this way, but the second my skin starts to like break out or get too dry, I just stop feeling like myself. So I literally got ready for no reason other than to feel better about myself. This is my reading chair. The location is a little weird. Obviously I have a giant TV behind me, these stupid air vent things, whatever they're called. Whoever decided to put those right there and not in like a freaking anywhere else in this place, I don't like you. And then my window, I like looking out and watching cars, so I put my chair by a window. I would put it over by my actual bookshelves, which are like over this way and in like a little like nook area, but it's a little too dark over there, and again I like the windows, so it stays here. I'm currently reading Heartless. I'm on page 143 right now, but I'm a bit iffy when it comes to like kids being in books. They tend to drive me nuts. I feel like they don't depict them really well, or they like depict them as like ultra super childish, and I cannot stand that. But Elsie Silver's done it. I feel like the little boy in this book is so cute. I feel like he's depicted as like a pretty well like 5-year-old in my opinion, which again I'm kind of surprised about. Cade, I feel like he plays the perfect like tough, rude, masculine, not really rude, but like very closed off, and it comes across as rude sometimes. Like, they're building up a little bit of tension. I think Willa has officially decided that like she wants to sleep with this guy. She thinks he's hot, but there's no feelings there. And then I feel like Cade is kind of feeling the same way, but he doesn't want to admit that to himself, and he's definitely holding himself back. Very cute. I'm excited to see where this goes. I love that we're also getting to see Rhett and Summer still. Like, we still get to see their relationship and everything. But yeah, I will keep reading and I will keep you updated. as I read this. Welcome to my kitchen. So I read for about 30 minutes. The book is getting intense, but I have not eaten today, so I need to eat as it is already 2 o'clock. But my fault. I've been busy. No, I haven't. I don't know what I'm gonna make. I pulled out eggs and English muffins. We'll see what happens. Anyways, while that heats up, sorry that you can see the ring light through my glasses. I will get a headache if I take off my glasses now, since I just recently put them on. Anyway, kitchen tour. Woohoo, I'm wanting to get something to put here. I don't know what. I want something here, and I like a sign here. And I had that for, I am wearing pants, by the way. I'm wearing my shorts. Okay? Anyway, I had a sign right there for like fall and Christmas time, but I need a good year-round sign. Here's a Lego fire department thingy, airplane. It drops water. It's really funny. That's my husband's. He wanted to put it on my bookshelf, but I don't really love it, so it's on the top of the fridge until he gets bored of it. This is my in and out list that I made for 2025. If you can see it. And then dream house. And then notes. We like to write notes back and forth to each other, so here's some of the notes. And then our old wedding invitation that I just like to keep on the fridge. I kind of have the egg ick right now, but I'm trying to get the protein in. So I'm only gonna make 1 egg, but typically I make like 3, but. Oh my gosh, it is so cold right now. I just finished up class, so I was thinking now's the time to stop by the library to see what renovations they did. You're at a weird angle because I don't have any place to put my mount. I think my thing's broken. Anyway, I'm probably gonna stop and get a coffee somewhere, and depending on how cold it is outside, I may walk to a bookstore that's kind of close to the library, but I will find out. I'm really cold right now, so I'll see how I'm feeling whenever we get there. Anyway. Okay, I just made it to the Bentonville Public Library. It's a lot busier than I thought it was going to be, which is great. I love when people come to the library. I'm glad that it's being used. But I remember that there is a coffee shop in here. Look at my keychain. I remember that there's a coffee shop in here, so I think I'm gonna look in there and see if they have a chai. But yeah, I'm gonna see how much I can record because I'm still nervous to record in public, but we'll see. I will do it. I got this. Other than that, all I did today was go to school and get ready for school. I only had 1 class. Anyway, let's go inside. Okay, I just got back to the car. It was really quiet in there, so I did not want to like talk to the camera, kind of awkward, but they had a bookstore in there, so I got 2 books. I got, oops, they're upside down. I got Holding the Reins. I've not heard of this one, but the cover's so cute. Look at the boots. That is so cute. And then I got Unsteady. I've heard of this one. Don't know about the reviews, have not looked into them at all, but I got those 2, and they were only like $7 altogether. And then they had the cutest little cafe, so I got a vanilla chai latte. Obviously, I get that everywhere. I do not change my order anywhere. I am such a bad, like, creature of habit. I never try anything new, ever. Maybe one day, but not today. But, the library was honestly super cool. They kept, like, the older style of, like, the older library. They kept half of it the same as it used to be, like, same brick, same design. And then the other half was completely new, completely renovated. They had art pieces there. They had, like, 3D printers that you can go and, like, use to print stuff, which is so cool. They had an entire children's section with they had that at the other one, at like the OG one before they remodeled, but this one was I don't want to use the word cooler because it's a dumb word, but it's very like, even if you don't read, you can go there and like, I don't know, I love stuff like this because it gets people into reading. The kids have a whole craft area where they provide crafting supplies. I don't know, it's just cool. I like that they're doing this. I understand why it is so busy in the parking lot now, because there's so much more than just a library. It's more than books now, which is cool, because then it gets people to start going to the library and potentially start reading books, which is what we need more of, which is cool. Anyway, I'm gonna drive past the bookstore that I'm wanting to go to. Every time I talk to a camera, I cannot keep my train of thought. I'm gonna drive past the bookstore. Don't look at my lips, they're chapped. And then see how the parking is down there, because I'm pretty sure I'd have to park somewhere else and walk, so I'll assess how long the walk would be because it is so cold outside. Okay, I have had to park ridiculously far away from that bookstore, but it's fine. I am now determined to go because I couldn't find parking. Now I'm mad and have to go. Also, this bookstore is like literally one room, kind of, and it's quiet last few times that I've been, so don't be surprised if I am very quiet when filming and like film little to nothing. Anyway, let's go. I'm really far away and I'm kind of nervous to walk because there's so much construction going on, which means there's a lot of men around, which is not my favorite thing to do alone. Yay! I'm back in the car. Quite a walk. I will say, if I saw a man on the sidewalk, I went to the other sidewalk and I kept going back and forth. It's fine. I got this little cookbook. Look how cute this is, and it has a note. Let me show you. It has this little note. With love always, your sister. Ugh, stop, this is so freaking cute. But yeah, it's like just a little cookbook, and it has like, it had like a really cute story that I was reading. I don't know, like, just really cute. But I'm going to gift this to one of my friends for her birthday. Her birthday's in like a month, but I saw it and I was like, this is so cute. This is so her. So I'm gonna gift this to her. I can't get over how cute this is. I'm gonna write a letter below the one that was there and be like, from your sister-in-law. Anyway, cute. But that is all that I have planned for right now. And oh, before I go, I ended up finishing Heartless last night. Finished it in like almost a day and a half-ish. My rating, I would rate it like a 4.25. You could tell what like the big it wasn't really a third act breakup, but like what the issue was gonna be. You could see that at the beginning, but I can't explain it. The storyline was so cute. The little boy was so cute. Her love for the little boy. Like, Will and Luke were so freaking cute. And then, I don't know. I thought that it was so good. I think I may like it better than Flawless, if I'm being totally honest with you. I love the found family dynamic that is building with this. I love that Rhett and Summer kind of started this whole thing, and then now it's Willa and Cade, and then it's kind of just growing. But yeah, next is Jasper's book with Salome. We kind of briefly met Salome and Heartless, so I'm excited to see where their story goes. I need to do a little bit of homework, but I'll probably start Powerless today. Okay, I've been reading for a little bit. I got to that bookmark. Loving it. It's starting off on like such a strong plot line. If you don't want spoilers for just like the very beginning of it, you can skip a little bit, but it starts off like first chapter, she's about to get married, and then she basically like finds some stuff out and like runs out of her wedding with like her childhood best friends, or her childhood best friend. Very good, very good. Strong note. But yeah, I will keep you updated as I keep going, but as of right now, I think I'm gonna head to the gym here pretty soon. Okay, it has been a little bit. The last time you saw me, I was at the gym, but now I'm kind of just doing like a little reset. Look at my cow slippers. We have unlocked another angle of the apartment. Okay, so I said earlier that A, we might be moving, and B, not all of my books are here. So I haven't really set up my bookshelves all the way. I have some books at my mom's house, I have some in the room, and then the rest are here. I wanted to see if I saw who was moving in. Anyway, here are some of my books. So here's my official bookshelf tour. So right here, I have orange and blue books. Orange and blue is my favorite color combination ever. It was my color combination for our wedding. I love it. I think it's just so pleasing to the eye. We have a few books up here. Some honorable mentions would be Archer's Voice. I have a tattoo of that book right here, or just like a bow and arrow thingy. Hating Game. That book kind of got me into reading. Well, that book kind of got me out of a really bad slump, so I really appreciate Hating Game. The Trouble in Hating You, that one's a pretty cute one. That's a good book. This Lego set, this was gifted to me for my birthday from when me and my husband were just dating. And then we have some sort of YA kind of books. This is kind of my shelf of books that I would be okay if my sister came and grabbed them and started reading one. So then we have this Lego set. This one was gifted to me from my husband for Christmas, our first Christmas together, so that stays here. I also have my like library punch thing to like keep my, I don't know. Next we have my Elsie Silver book, so cute. This is a little enemies to lovers candle. Let me see. It's gonna fall, but it's okay. Look how cute this enemies to lovers candle is. My friend got this for me. It doesn't really smell like much, but it's so cute. Love this. This goes with my Elsie Silver books to hold them up. My Sun Jellycat. Behind the Jellycat is an Optimus Prime Lego that I think is kind of ugly, so I'm covering it up. I'll show you the bottom once I finish with this side. This side, I have winter and Christmas books, off-campus books, and then a Brer U book. I have my Christmas tree Jellycat. Probably late February, I'll switch the winter books over to like more spring and summer books, but for now, this was a gift from one of my friends and I love him. He's so cute. Another little Lego piece. I'll bring the camera. Fine, I'll bring the camera over here. Okay. Okay, here are like the winter Christmassy books. My Jellycat, that's kind of just sitting up here. Elle Kennedy books. The Pyramid, which she's kind of cool. Anyway, random books. These don't really have like a certain order or anything. This little Lego plant. And then just another random stack of books. Then we go over here. We have my Lauren Asher books, another little Lego set, and then just some random, oh, Moji's toys in it. This one also fell, but these are kind of just like classics that, I don't know. I have a physical TBR stack that's by my bedside table. So that's why like random books here and there are kind of missing. A Lauren Asher book is missing, Elsie Silver, and just like random stuff here and there. But yeah, so here's my TBR. This is actually one that I'm reading right now, but. And then one more thing that I forgot to mention, I also have a coffee bean. I have two little coffee bean Jellycats because I got them as a gift. I keep the tags on my Jellycats, don't know why, but his home is right here, by the way. Just thought I would mention. Obviously, I would feel like it's so obvious that I like this shelf more than this one. This one has so much like color, things going on, and then this one's plain and boring. I'm working on this one, just give me some time. Give me some time. Okay, so I know that I'm not going to finish this book right now. As much as I would love to, life is not permitting that. I have homework to do. I need to clean. This apartment's bothering me with how it's not even like dirty, it's just like I need to put away the laundry and do all the little stuff like that. Here's my cat mug. Currently I'm drinking some coffee. Not a huge coffee drinker, but if it has enough creamer in it, I will drink it. Anyway, I'm about halfway right now. I'm gonna see how much I can read. I have a decent amount of time. I should be able to read quite a bit and without guilting myself, but I will keep you updated on this book. If by some chance I don't finish this, let's see, there's the bookmark, literally halfway. If I don't finish this right this second, I know I'm not going to, I will keep you updated as I read along in other videos. Depending on how many books I finish this month, I'll do a whole reading wrap up at the end of the month. I've finished Heartless so far, and I'm reading Persuasion by Jane Austen, and then I have this one. So hopefully I can finish this one today and then finish another one. I might not do the next one as like an Elsie Silver book. Sorry that turned on. Still hate the location of that. I don't know if I'm gonna read Reckless immediately next, only because I have learned from Windy City series that I will burn myself out of a series if I keep reading one after the other, so I might do a break book for the next one, but I don't know what book that will be yet, so you can join along and find out what I do decide to read next. Oh, hello Mochi. She's an attention whore. Anywho, I'll keep you updated. I think I might use this as the outro, but I hope that you've enjoyed this video. I'm still definitely getting used to like talking to a camera and it talking back, or like not having a response back is weird. I feel like I keep wanting to like ramble and talk on and on and on, but then I don't know like who wants to listen to that. I do when it comes to other YouTubers, but I don't know if you want to listen to me ramble on and on. I don't know how personal I should get, but yeah, that's part of the journey. That's part of figuring this out. But I think that this will be a lot of fun. I genuinely am loving like editing and just talking. Yeah, I like talking. I hope that you've enjoyed this. I will see you later. If the vlog ends here, that means I did not finish the book today. My bad. But yeah, I will keep you updated regardless of what I thought of this book. But thank you so much, and I will see you later. Okay. I did not expect for this book to have me like giggling and kicking my feet. What do you mean? What do you mean he had a tattoo of her? What do you mean this man had a whole tattoo of her because he was so obsessed with her and couldn't have her? A whole tattoo under his arm? Are you joking? That is so cute. Yeah, just got to that part. At first I was kind of like, this camera's at a bad angle, but I was kind of like thinking that this was kind of like feeling a bit like of a one-sided relationship. It doesn't anymore. It does not anymore. Also, they're not in a relationship yet. They're not official. They're still kind of figuring everything out, but oh, I'm starstruck by this. Anyway, I'm gonna keep reading.